How to overcome the baby blues. Well, now in this comfortable position you have just adopted, you can take 1 or 2 deep breaths. Just think about letting yourself go. Then when you breathe again deeply, you can close your eyes and allow your body to relax even more, deeply, deeper with each breath. As if the tensions of your body were diluted in the air, you exhale. In that air that escapes from your body. The more your body relaxes, the more it is being released. The more you allow yourself to think of the possible changes, beneficial changes, positive changes, without the interference of those parasitic tensions. Or maybe think about the tremendous potential you have inside you and all that you can do more effectively now that you have learned to relax. And you just have to enjoy this moment, the mind listening to your body breathes normally, and maybe you notice that as you breathe normally, your muscles are deeply relaxed, and this deep state of relaxation diffuses into your body, into your limbs, deeper as you exhale, and you know that if the situation required it, you might return to a normal state of alertness. As you breathe more slowly, more deeply and more regularly, your muscles are relaxed, released from the smallest tensions. Your subconscious mind will be free of small interferences, and it will improve its abilities to experience keen sensibilities and judgment. To better understand what I say and to make it more beneficial to you, you will find that this state of relaxation helps in the acquisition of new knowledge, opening you to new possibilities and new thoughts that will offer you more pleasure and satisfaction. This state opens up your inner abilities, and you will feel good in harmony, as though you were in your own personal space, a space of security and comfort, or an intimate place known only to you, in which you can enjoy serenity and safety. Your internal rhythm synchronizes and you feel this inner harmony blossom. Now I suggest that you associate this moment in this intimate space with a picture, a word, a sound, a song, a gesture, a position of your body. Take time to meditate about this association. Find this word, this sound, a gesture that best symbolizes this state of deep relaxation. Perfect. From now on, this image, this sound, this gesture, I don't know it, but you do, that you can call upon any time you choose, allows you to instantly find this space of safety and comfort, with the same feeling of serenity and well-being, more and more quickly as you listen to this session. Now notice how your mind is freer, more effective. This may prompt you to look for something important in your past memories, like the memory of something you have succeeded effortlessly, with so much ease. It may have been a few days, a few months ago, or even before. This memory that you're bringing to the surface of your mind can become a source of inspiration to let you know how your abilities and your skills can be useful. But especially when you think about it with more attention, this makes you relive a feeling, an emotion so pleasant the day you got exactly what you desired. Take the time to remember these wonderful sensations, and you can now notice little more each time the details contained in this memory. Perhaps images provide a light that is to be seen in this memory. But also take note of sounds or words you heard during this wonderful moment, and also remember how this provides a feeling of satisfaction formed in your abdomen, then diffusing into your body, reaching your face to illuminate it. It is so wonderful to remember every detail, to feel the best vibrations, yet maybe you had forgotten this and these exquisite sensations, exactly how you had forgotten to pay attention to the great relaxation that you feel right now in your fingers. Before I tell you about your fingers and you feel how this muscle relaxation in a small part of your body spreads even deeper to extend within your whole body. This now seems so easy to relax even more deeply as your conscious mind takes the time to drift, bringing to your body even more deep relaxations, because you know how you have nothing to do, and nobody wants anything, nobody needs anything. So you just have to take the time to do nothing. In this nice position you've adopted, while your breathing is so regular, while on other occasions, in certain times of the past, when you were concerned, completely worried about your thoughts, in those moments when too many thoughts invaded you, it seemed difficult to relax perfectly. While in this moment, do not think of anything in particular, as if you were in the center of nowhere, comfortably disassociated from your environment, the mind in the center and the body elsewhere, in two distant spaces, here and down. Perfect. You might also be drooling or swallowing. This is a normal sensation and will reoccur during this session, because saliva accompanies the depth of your relaxation state. Here it is, this important moment in your session. I will ask you through your closed eyelids to fix with great attention an imaginary point which lies between your two eyes, just in the middle of your two eyebrows. Direct your eyeballs on this, and the more you fix this point relentlessly, the more intensely you fix it, the more you notice that your perception of the outside world closes instantly. Even your closed eyelids seem more opaque, as if you had closed the curtains or the blinds. Your eyelids are more hermetically closed, like glued together, and as you enter this optimal resource state, I ask you to see how your mind wants to move in the right direction, the one you have chosen for a bigger future, as if it feels open to find better solutions, as it can now focus on how to offer you what is most favourable. Take the measure of this inner power, finally free from any interference, and imagine the infinite resources now available to you. All these resources you have so you can better focus on your goal. Your goal of finding the joy of welcoming this newborn, to feel yourself in an osmosis with him, near full of tenderness, to open yourself mentally to this wonderful future, to enjoy it every day a little more. Then and now, for your greatest immediate and future benefit, because you know your brain controls all your organs, your hormones, and you can steer it to get what you are looking for, and even direct the emotions provoked by your hormones, your behaviours, your sensations, so that enjoying this moment becomes so much easier. Easier than worrying, than fearing this all-natural emotional alternation. Now I would like you to think of all the skills you have, because at this point in your life you know so many things, more than any other time in your life, more than yesterday, more than the day before. because all the successes you have already achieved have taught you so many different strategies. You have discovered so many new positive solutions, and everything you've learned so easily has taught you. How can a new idea seem insecure or uncertain at first, and then offer a concrete, measurable result? How what seems confusing or murky at a moment can become clear and easy to understand just after. How what seems blurred at the beginning can become harmonious and well ordered after. And it is possible that lately, or for a little longer, when you were thinking about doing something to regain the joy of welcoming this little being, the spirit turned towards the future, and all those moments of happiness are finally free of those ups and downs that worried you, which you did not understand. A liberated spirit focused on a new dynamic of life. This may have provoked a form of uncertainty, confusion. It is possible that you did not know exactly how to start and how to continue to get exactly the results you want. By thinking about this now, it might be giving you pleasure, and appreciate that uncertainty or confusion you felt then, because part of you knows that confusion is the word to describe the order of things that are not yet ordered. And this part knows with precision how to remember about the confusion that you felt every time when faced with a new situation, and how just by asking your inner self how to order this, you immediately felt a form of impatience, a desire to order thoughts, ideas, actions, to easily gain a result. As if that part of you was waiting impatiently for this moment, because it's looking forward to results. More simply, because it remembers the happiness you felt each time from this joy, from these inner feelings which accompanies each of your successes. While another part of you has found that some people in front of uncertainty surrender to confusion, and yet you know that these people could easily succeed as you, and even do as well as the people who succeeded best. It is possible that this makes you think that what these people are simply lacking is the pleasure of feeling some form of uncertainty or confusion, the one that leads to impatience, the desire to order things. Or maybe they just forgot to ask questions. How to order these things? What to do to feel this wonderful feeling of success? And you can now patiently understand that all human beings feel insecure, uncertain, or confused in the face of novelty. They must feel that because that is what makes them to extend their knowledge, to develop their know-how, to increase their performance, to succeed even more easily every time. So while your conscious mind is wondering how to do this, how to make the most of this joy of birth, to improve your mental projections, to arouse the enthusiasm of pleasure, how to optimize these settings, to manage these emotions, to diminish the strength of negative emotions, to reinforce the value of the one that liberates a favorable, energizing energy, to naturally rediscover the joy of the present moment. I would like you to just take a moment to allow your mind to wander in the past, to return to the uncertainty you felt before knowing how to read, then to write, and what impatience this uncertainty has caused to you. A desire to draw features, curves that others could understand. The desire to at last give rise to letters, words, phrases, and yet you did not know very well yet how to use this later. How to write would become so important for the rest of your life, and yet you have succeeded. And you might even remember the uncertainty, the confusion you felt the first day you had to drive alone, a bicycle or even a car. What uncertainty, what confusion, before all these actions to think, to do. While you have to think and do other things, all these thoughts, actions that occupied your mind, your body, as they seemed complex, to order, to coordinate. But your impatience, your desire to know, became stronger, and you still have succeeded. So today you understand that being just uncertain enough can accomplish your goal faster. That feeling and uncertainty, a confusion at the beginning, is important to become very proficient after. And while you think about it, you associate this idea with your goal, to savour that privileged moment which you pass in the company of that child, who opens himself to life. You take pleasure of this complicit maternal love. So now I will ask you to project yourself in the near future, a future in which you have reached your goal. That's it, you've arrived. You know how to manage these little moments of reduction in diet, and you know that many moms live it exactly like you. But you are reassured to regain control, to lower the emotional value. It is so comfortable. Bravo! You will observe that person you are right now. Notice all the details, the gestures, the postures, the expressions, and the general look. You hear what others say, these beautiful sounds that go straight to your heart. You feel this lightness, this dynamic that lives in you now, the feeling of being in perfect harmony. Compliments, congratulations. You can be a happy person. You can be proud of you, proud to go straight ahead. Take the time to enjoy it. And maybe you can take the time to look behind when today will have become a day of the past, to rethink how you used uncertainty, confusion, to get the result that filled you with such great joy. You can decide to use all this now, exactly as you did before. Now you can leave a special emotion to be present when you think about this. Joy, curiosity, enthusiasm, or simply something that may surprise you. And you can allow your subconscious to identify how what you feel today can be useful. To imagine a result that is best for you. To simply think how you want things to become. How you can best utilize your feeling of the moment to get the result you expect. Because now you know, and you can patiently remind yourself that each of your successes was built at its own pace. And whenever you like, when you think that you have done all that you had to do, put in your best effort, found the best ideas you have and how to implement them, when you will feel the deep feelings that something good and important has come true, you will be able to begin the process and complete it here and now. But in the meantime, take the time to enjoy all these good feelings, this good moment. You will only have to mentally count down from 5 to 1, and at 1 you will be back in the present, in shape, full of positive energies, because you know that the processes you have put in place will continue today, tomorrow, and in the following days.